Hey everyone and welcome. I'm your friend Art of Mana and let's dive into this 862nd stream, shall we? Yes, we shall. I think that sounds like a rad idea. Listen, today we'll be playing with the Playdate. That's right, the Playdate, the little purple puck. Well, it's not really a puck. It's a ice cream sandwich that has a crank. And that's no crank call. This, my friends, is what's on in the background. And if you don't know, the Playdate by Panic now has essentially its own eShop. It's called Catalog, and it has background music. Oh, yes, it does. Look, you probably know I'm a fan of Nintendo's approach to eShops of the past. Having that amazing elevator music, so good. Listen to Playdates. Oh, so good, right? Now, that's a little something to put a smile on your face because Animate Barrel, I'm so sorry, no! Oh, that's terrible news. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope that the dentists can quickly, easily, and painlessly help solve some of that. And I hope that this beautiful, cheerful music and this really cool little system and this fun and entertaining stream will help you take your mind off of it. Now, listen, Rainbow Kappa, it is good to see you too. It is so cool. I feel like it's been a hot minute, and so thanks for coming on in. I hope you're doing well. And Animate Barrel, I'll be thinking of you and saying some prayers for you, my friend. That's no fun, and it's expensive, I know. So that's another thing. Oh boy. But all things said and done, it can always be worse, right? Maybe not. But you know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to be positive here. But you've got some treatment for the abscesses, and you'll go back for the root canal and get crowns. So expensive. Right? No fun. No fun. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, my friend. That is awful. No, Animate Barrel, you did not. However, I had to go run and grab a little ukulele because I thought, wouldn't a nice, lovely tune help? Don't you think? Don't you think a nice, lovely little tune would help? Let's do it. Let's do it. And let's take those off because you know what? It is actually hard to play some music with the headphones on because there's a little delay. Well, life's got you down, just you. Gather round, just you. Come to town when we're streaming. 'Cause you know that you gotta go and gather round with all your friends. Well, Animate Barrel, I'm so sad. Wish you were feeling better and not so bad. Whoa, everyone, let's have fun and think about the good times we have won. Oh, don't you know it's time to go? We're gonna stream some Playdate and some Kirby along too. we'll keep rolling and cruising. We'll be singing a song and breaking the blues. There you go. A little tune for you. A little ditty for you. All right. I hope that you enjoyed that, and I hope maybe it helped cheer you up. So anywho, oh good. All right. Well, now I feel we do have to welcome Pixel Knight, who just hopped into the chat. Good to have you, buddy. How are you doing? Yeah, it's actually not a bad hair day, but I'm gonna keep the hat because it seems cool. I want to play some Kirby and some Panic Playdate, as I mentioned this. Okay, Panic Playdate. They now have a store. That's what I was referring to earlier. And I got to show this to you because it's really cool. And I've got a bunch of new games on here. So I want to start actually with the Panic Playdate, I think. Even though I say Kirby on the start of the stream. Should we do Kirby or should we do Playdate? Oh, no, neither. Because I want to show you something. Let me show you something. There is another new thing, which is pretty cool, that came in the mail today, and that is the next copy of Hand Drawn Gaming. This is a monthly publication, which I really Pixel Knight says, wow, Mana, with that hat, you look even more of a retro gaming hipster than usual. So this is all on TMNT. Now, I love these hand-drawn games guides that are put out by Philip Summers. He just does a phenomenal job. So this came in the mail, and you can see here, and a full spread. Look at that. And so these are really cool. Really love it. And yes, these are all the red headbanded turtles. You are right, Pixel Knight. That is going to be really a lot of fun. So I've been enjoying those hand-drawn game guides. I subscribe to his Patreon. Few bucks per month, and really it's only a few bucks, and you get a nice printed copy of that and access to the digital copies as well, which is really cool. So that's pretty neat. Now, again, I do want to play a little Panic Playdate. I want to share that with all of you because I'm excited. As you can see, there's actually a new game on the catalog, and I've already downloaded it. It's called P Racing for Playdate Racing, and there's a whole bunch of information about it I will share. But actually, I think I am going to go ahead and start with a little Kirby, just to warm up and let people gather. So let's get that up. And we should be cruising on here. There we go. Get the game up, And, oh, there's Labo up because we were playing Labo. And I have a few new games. Oh my goodness, should I show this to you? I guess I'll show this to you. Everybody, this is funny. This is what happens when I've changed my mind several times on how I wanted to start the stream. But bear with me, you will see this in just a second, and I'm pretty pleased to share this with you. So, the actual change here. There we go. So, this is the Nintendo Switch right now. And I got a couple new games. So, there's a Runbow, This was only $1.99, and I have it on the Wii U, but I thought getting it on the Switch might be good because I guess this is online capable. I don't know if the Wii U version was. I think maybe it was, but this version, I don't know if it's cross-compatible. I have it on the Wii U, but anyways, Scooter wanted to play it with me, so I got the version here. I have another friend who wants to play Portal and Portal 2 with me. This was $5. And, of course, Memory Martin has wanted me to get Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion. So, Memory Martin, this one's for you. And all of those I got with gold coins that I already had. I did not spend a dime. So, that was pretty exciting. I got a few new goodies. And then, of course, we have Kirby's Dream Buffet, which is what we're going to hop into here and actually play. And I'm just going to quickly check. Getting a big Finish gift card soon, meaning I can buy a bunch of cheap Doctor Who audio dramas. Nice, nice, nice. Or, of course, a bunch of Switch games, because that's always cool, too. Let me just... Oops. Ah, no, no, no. Hold on. What am I doing? Close. There we go. Wabam. Here we are. All right. Oh, so Mana won't steal shovels, but he'll commit tax evasion. Apparently so, yeah. So what we're going to do here, we're going to start with a little bit of Kirby Dream Buffet and then launch into the Panic Playdate games. Please, I think you're going to like these. I really do. I think you're going to enjoy it. So stay tuned for that. But let's see if we can win a few rounds of Kirby Dream Buffet. You know I love this game. And so, Animate Barrel, I did not stream last night. I streamed on Saturday night a little bit. But what I did do is I actually made a little guest appearance in Dash Magnum's stream because I completed Star Wars: The Knights of the Old Republic. And that game has been 20 years in the making of me actually trying to finish the game. And I finally beat it last night, or yesterday afternoon. And speaking of Dash, there's Dash. And so I was an impromptu guest on Dash's stream, which was a lot of fun. And we talked a little bit about those initial feelings of beating that game and some of the reveals and things like that. And I think you can expect much more because I know Dash and I are planning another conversation about it. But I don't want to make any promises, but I do. I was going through it today. I have almost 100 gigabytes of footage, nearly 50 sessions, and the entire game, start to finish, recorded. So I've been getting a few ideas of what to do with that footage, and we'll see. Did I go Jedi, Sith, or in between? I was full-on Jedi. And in the end, I was glowing profusely. I was pretty light side. So I was really, really happy to finally beat that game. And it was very, very rewarding. So I'm excited to start up Knights of the Old Republic 2. But you know what I did? I actually, after beating the game, I busted out my 2 omnibus books, the collections of Tales of the Jedi. And I have that complete run in omnibus form. So I'm reading through. I've almost finished the first omnibus, and then I've got the second one. And the order of the 2 are actually opposite of release order, but they're in chronological order. And I went ahead and read them that way, too. Then I'm planning on reading through my Knights of the Old Republic single issues. I've got the entire series, but in issues. So I'm in a big Old Republic kick right now, and I'm sure there's many more things I could find here that would be very exciting as well. So we'll keep that going. But yes, yeah, I've really been enjoying it, and the comics actually make a lot more sense now. And it's funny because I realize now so much of the Knights of the Old Republic lore really was directly borrowed from that Tales of the Jedi series. I mean, even like, I didn't realize this, but battle meditation, which you hear right at the very start of Knights of the Old Republic. Yeah, that's totally from Tales of the Jedi. So that was neat to discover. Right. Does it have your own audio in there? What is this? Hold on a second. I'm missing something here. Oh, you mean like when I was playing the game? I did not capture anything other than the raw footage from the game. What that means is that it is entirely possible for me to do whatever I want with it. Voice act on top of it, all that kind of stuff. Share with you what my expectations and what my experience was like. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, I didn't get any, I didn't record anything, but that's the thing, I can later. Let's see, hold on a second. I feel like I'm so behind in the chat right now, but I'm also trying to survive here. I can't tell if it's a good thing or a bad thing. Enemy Rail said shoot, but I think that was a joke to Pixel Knight, if I'm not mistaken now. So, anyway, yeah, no, I didn't record. I just recorded the raw footage because then I realized I could better engage in the game, and I can always then later do whatever I feel like with the raw footage. So, you know, some moments might have been neat to have captured my genuine in the moment reaction, but I feel like this was the better way to go overall, and I will be able to make some good content with it if I decide to go that route, or I won't. I don't know. We'll find out. But how is everybody doing tonight? We are going to play some Kirby, and then we're going to play some Panic Playdate, which I'm very excited to share with you because there are some really cool new games that I have. Also, a lot of newly added games to their brand new digital eShop called The Catalog, which is pretty neat. Oh my gosh, I'm getting trounced. There's some really good players here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, this is just a whole thing, isn't it? It's a thing and a half. Woo! Okay. Okay. Alright, that's gonna be a thing. Okay. Oh, staying alive. Nope, not really. Oh, wow, I'm doing terrible. Okay, so we're talking about a Doctor Who game. Interesting. Okay. Very cool. There's so much stuff going on. All right, how did I do? No way. What? How did I pull this off? I just got a victory. I thought for sure there was no way. Eight extra berries. That was all the difference. Wow. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Time to drink some water. I'm blown away. Thank you, Dash. Dash says, "Grats on the win." Okay, let's go ahead and play maybe one more. And then I'm going to switch over to the Playdate. And this is going to be a short stream tonight. I forgot to mention this in the announcement. It's going to be a short stream because we're staring into a black void. Boom. There we go. I don't know why that wasn't working. But here, let me get out of the way. Sometimes short and sweet is just right, Dash says, right? This is the plan. This is what we're going to be doing today. and tomorrow, and then Thursday we've got a little TBD stream. But yeah, tonight, short, sweet, and then we've got ourselves the Nintendo Direct tomorrow morning, bright and early for us on the West Coast. So, oh gosh, anime bro. Okay, fair enough. My plan is actually to end at 9. That'd be in 40 minutes. So yes, there's an early Nintendo Direct tomorrow morning, and I'm excited. So I'm going to be streaming that and giving you all my live reactions. And I want to share this with you because, Dash, I don't think you saw this. This is my latest issue of Hand Drawn Gaming, Philip Summers' new venture. This is issue 5, I believe, and it came in the mail. I love the attention to detail. Even little things like this right here. That's bait. Don't go for the pizza. Right? Stuff like that. I do have to be a little bit careful because, here, I'll show you just this way. On the back page, there's actually my address, so I'll just show you a little. He has like a little reflection on what the game meant to him on the back, which is really cool. So anyways, it's a neat thing. I really do like this Hand-Drawn Games Guide monthly periodical. It's cool. So anyway, yeah, it's really nice. Totally radical, tubular. He does a great job, and I love his little reflections. I follow him on Twitter too. So it's a few bucks on Patreon, and it's a small little booklet. You know, it's only a few pages, but I gotta tell you that it works wonderfully because it reminds me of that feeling of getting a Nintendo Power in the mail, but without as much of a commitment these days, you know. And it's just the right amount of nostalgia and creative artwork, and it really works. I think as a format, he nailed it. So if you want to go find Philip Summers on Patreon, you can get a monthly copy for, I think it's like $2-3 a month. A really, really cool thing. And again, I'd like to see this continue to grow. He's also been posting some tweets on Twitter, sharing his new game room, which is really cool because he's been in the process of a move, and so setting up all of his games and stuff, and it's been really cool. Hey, Mark. No, Mark. No, Mark. Go, Mark. Go, Mark. Go, Mark. My strawberries. So you're all talking, that Mark guy is good, right? He was doing a lot of pretty clever little tricks using the items at just the right moment, so. Oh, hi, Mark. Whee! It's the fun one. Kirby's swinging around at the speed of sound. So, does anyone have any guesses as to what we might see tomorrow in the Nintendo Direct? Or anything that you're hoping for in particular? I suspect we will definitely be seeing some stuff about Pikmin 4 and have a little Indies showcase. And there are a few rumors, but I don't put a lot of stock in rumors, but one of them I think is kind of a no-brainer. It's not really a rumor so much as a, hey, I bet. And so I think that's fair in this conversation. So what it is that we might be getting a new Mario game. And I think this makes sense. You know, whether it's 3D Mario, that would make a lot of sense. You know, having a sequel, a follow-up to Odyssey would be a great idea. Or, and I think this actually makes more sense, a proper 2D Mario, a side-scroller. It's been a long time since a new side-scrolling Mario's come out. The last game was actually made for the Wii U, not the Switch. It was ported to the Switch. Marcelio, heyo! Yes, and that ghost trick, that's gonna be pretty cool. That is really. So, I'm looking forward to. Hopefully, it'd be really great if we got a Mario game, but I don't know, or a Donkey Kong Country game. Those are high on my list of hoped for games. Whether they're gonna happen or not, who knows? Nintendo likes to surprise and delight, and we will find something out tomorrow. Good, bad, or indifferent. Tomorrow, we will know. Okay, I feel kind of not great about this. Yeah. Buckaroo. Get away from me, Buckaroo. Okay. Oh, whoa, dude. Dude. Oh, wow. Oh, boy. Don't. No. Shucks. Mark got me in the end. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Now I just got everyone else. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Oh, no, Mark. Oh, Mark. Oh, Mark's now got some jelly. Oh, no. Oh, no. Get away. Oh, no. Get away. Oh, trying to survive on the jelly. Whoa! Hey, I think I won this one. Oh, man. Spookly, I expect there'll be something about the Pokemon DLC. I didn't even know there was Pokemon DLC, but there you go. That makes sense to me. Okay, this could... No, I think I got it. I think I got it. It's close with Mercilio, or with, not Mercilio, but Mark. Woo! Another win. Okay. And I think we got to level 80? Maybe? Oh, that was pretty solid, actually. Yay! We're level 80 now. And we got a star for 2 wins in a row. A whole bunch of new thingamabobs. Oh, Kirby's Pinball Land. Oh, I love that. Nice. We got flippers. Let's go back to the home table. I think it's time for the play date because, like I said, I want to only do an hour. I've got a half hour left. Half hour, 2 rounds of Kirby. Now we're going to move over to the next game. Boom. So, let me adjust that. Voila. Like so. Go here. Almost. Alrighty. Let's check this out. I am excited. Let's listen to that amazing music again. It's so good. This is the eShop music here. It's amazing. It's actually not called the eShop, but you know what I'm talking about at the moment. So, okay, let's transition back. And this time, it's Playdate time. Look at this, my friends. Look at this. I'm so excited. This is a new feature called the catalog. And so you can go through, and these are all games that you can download that are not part of the season pass. And they do cost money. You can, oh yeah, you can look at the catalog launch titles. This is pretty cool. See, there's some that I did not actually get. Actually, a lot of these games I haven't gotten yet. I want to. These 2 were free. I have those. I've actually only purchased now the one. Some of these I already had, like this. And you can see that, you know, you could purchase it here. But I love how they do this. In fact, when you buy too, it's kind of cool because you have to crank to buy. But you can look at more info. Look at a few screenshots, things like that. And you can, of course, use the crank to go through all that. And I like this too. it actually tells you some things like family friendly with some gross humor and cartoon blood. And then it talks about, D-pad to move, B to restart level, view password A, or crank clockwise to wind the worm in, crank counter anti-clockwise to extend in the direction you're facing. So it gives you a little bit about the game. So there are a whole bunch of games in here I want to pick up, and we're going to go through this at some point. But I took a hiatus on purchasing games for a bit. Oh gosh, I just hit the wrong thing. Wow, I don't even know how I hit that. That was not professional of me. It's one of those things. Hold on a second. Let me go back to, there we go. Woohoo. But I really was excited when I heard this today. So this actually, see, I'm juggling too much. I want to share a little bit about this with you because this is pretty cool. This is a new racer, a 3D racer on Playdate. And so it's a genre that I love and on a system that I'm really thrilled with. And it just, everything sounded right up my alley. So I'm going to show you really quickly what we're talking about here. So this is on their news site today, June 20th. Okay. All right. We've got a 3D racer on Playdate. Here's the story of P Racing. So this is Mateo, better known as RP Dev, an indie software developer and author of P Racing, a pseudo 3D racing game. P Racing delivers a pure racing experience, pushing Playdate to its limit. You can see already, that's pretty impressive, right? And so this was inspired by games like Mario Kart, especially the Super Circuit iteration. And when this was being created, he was developing it off of the, I believe, the emulator for this, which Playdate put out, as well as a device he created that was supposed to be similar to the Playdate. It was basically the CPU and what would drive the system, so that he could do a proof of concept, which I thought was really cool. A lot of the Playdates were sold so quickly that it took a long time for people to get theirs. I was fortunate to be in one of the earliest batches. I mean, I think I bought mine within 10 minutes, and I was already in wave 2. That's just showing you how many of these were sold. When he got his Playdate, he realized that it was running sluggishly, about 8 frames per second. Something wasn't working, so he ended up figuring out how to optimize this. One of the cool things is that he used a technique of rendering the kart and then capturing it at different angles, 36 in fact, to create sprites that could be used in the game. And so a lot of technical trickery was involved in creating this, but he wanted to make it very enjoyable to use, and you can use the crank to steer. And as you can see, the graphics, he actually looks at the 1-bit display as something that worked in the game's favor, not against it. And I think that's actually a very good point. Look at how cool that looks. That top picture, it really is impressive. He had to figure out how to do all this in black and white. He even got a city going, and he's added some other stuff in as well. So anyways, this is now on catalog. So if you are interested in a Playdate, then this is just a great site to look at news and upcoming things. I always love seeing what is out, because of course this is a very neat system, very niche though as well. And so keeping in the loop, you have to kind of know where to look, but I do always try to follow stuff like that. Okay, let's hop in then. I guess I'll show you this really quickly too. If I were just to quickly come over here and show you. So this is $12. and it was the first one I purchased, and it's pretty cool. You can see here. That's what it looks like in motion. Some of the screenshots, and then it talks about it. Oh, and there's, oh, look at this mode. Doesn't that look familiar, right? Pretty cool. So we're gonna see how it plays. Fasten your seatbelt, get ready for the ultimate racing experience. 8 different tracks, immersive pseudo 3D graphics, 4 CPU opponents, a photo mode, use the D-pad or the crank. There's a soccer style mode. And note, if you're planning to use the Mirror app, please go to settings and set graphics quality low for a smooth experience. This is good to know. Also, I love this. This game uses D-pad, A and B buttons. Some levels require a fair amount of precision with the crank. You can change controls in the game settings, D-pad plus buttons or D-pad plus crank. It's required to hold down the A button or D-pad for the entire game session, except for the crank to accelerate control scheme. This game generally requires high precision while playing. Just nice that they show this. Right, Pixel Knight? So, that's just a little bit here. We're going to go home. And I'm going to show you. This is catalog. And we're going to go ahead and, well, you'll see these are some of the games I've already had. But you're going to see a few new ones here, too. Right after this one. Cat World, Greed, Spike 2. All these are new. I can actually play an Ocarina. I can play a hurdy-gurdy on here. I'm really, really excited to show you more of these games. But these are under a new category called Catalog. So these are the 2 games there that were free. And if I go all the way up at the top, you'll see Season 1. So there's Season 1, then there's Catalog, then there's Sideloaded. Right, Metroid? So that's how the catalog is. By the way, a new feature now is you can actually view this also as a list. So you could do this, and then it shows you all the games in just a little list. If you wanted to cycle through them and see the names like that, that is a new feature. I can tell this is the first time I actually fired that up, so it's actually loading the assets there. But if I were to go ahead and put that back to cards, there we go. Iron Rusty!
Well, hold on to your hats. We're being raided.
I got it. I'm holding on to that hat. Iron Rusty, how are you doing, my friend? Remoctorus, hello. How's it going? Welcome on in. What is happening? What is happening? Welcome, Raiders. And I got to give a big old shout out to my friend Iron Rusty. Awesome guy. Know him in IRL. He has been crushing it in the speedrun community. Big thank you for that raid, my friend. Very excited for tomorrow's Nintendo Direct. I'm looking forward to it. Everybody in here, if you don't follow Iron Rusty, I put it in chat. You can just quickly send a follow. He's a great guy. I'd love for you to just immediately rate him. And you just rated him too, Remoctorus. How were both of your streams then? Remoctorus, this is a raid from you as well. I don't think we've met before. And I'm going to go ahead and pull up your stream here. Metroid just followed Iron Rusty. Awesome. So for all of you coming on in, my name is Mana. And I am a clean streamer with a focus on wholesome games, mostly Nintendo, retro on original and official hardware, and indie games. And I am a big, big fan of unique, quirky input devices, different controllers, and different ways of playing. I've got a Virtual Boy behind me for crying out loud. So I am playing this lovely little gadget called the Playdate by Panic. Whoop. There we go. And this thing has a crank on it. It's just super fun, super goofy. And I'm pretty excited to try a new racing game that just released today on Catalog, which is their version of the eShop. So that's what we're going to do here. This is going to be a shorter stream tonight. I'm only going to be streaming for another 20 minutes or so. But thank you so much for the raid. And Remoctorus, not much of a streamer, mostly just mod for the wonderful Shanana Banana. An older gentleman, please feel free to stop by and say hello. Well, tell you what, you're fitting in well here. I'm going to drop you a follow because I love just how kind that intro was. So there you go. So I'm going to get into this because I know people are waiting. Let's unpack this. I love how Playdate does that. I love it. We're going to hop in. P Racing, Playdate Racing. Look at this. This is amazing. Need to update that bio, lol. Yeah, but it worked for me. It got me interested. Okay, now I am using the Mirror app. And what I've read is that I should lower the graphics setting if I'm playing on Mirror. But I don't know if I will or not. Oh, well, you know what? Okay. Then yes, let's do it. There we go. So I went ahead and did it. Again, that's probably for the best because it's going to hopefully represent the game a little bit better. When I play it solo, I'll let you know how it looks, but it seems to be really high quality and very smooth. So, okay, press A to accelerate and the D-pad to steer. Well, but I kind of wanted to use the crank, but okay. Okay, chase the van. Oh, hello. I mean, look how smooth this actually is. This is kind of wild. Okay, trying to chase the van here. I mean, the fact that this... Whoa, hello. The fact that this is running on this tiny little thing is pretty amazing. Oh, I lost it. Mission failed. Okay, hold on. Can I... Oh, how do I change to the other mode of playing here? I'm not sure. What if Samus picks up the Baby Metroid capsule and escapes the space station? Nice. Okay, I'm not quite sure. Oh, I can go backwards. I mean, this is really wild. Okay, I'm trying to use the crank. It's not getting me anywhere. What if I put the crank in the case? No, I think this is just a tutorial and I have to do it this way. So, all right, we're going to try this again. Chase the van. Okay. There we go. I mean, this is so smooth. Yes, Stunt Race FX vibes indeed. However, this is way smoother than Stunt Race FX. I mean, this is very, very smooth. Whoa! Man, that van just made a sharp right. Holy cow. So I'm a big fan of racing games. This is one genre that was not well represented on the Playdate, and so I had to download this. And there's like a little story component to this. This is amazing. Ratcheteer is a Link's Awakening style game, but it does its own thing and is amazing. So I'm chasing a van on an airstrip. That's not good. Yeah, probably not, right? That was a cutscene. I couldn't move out of the way of the plane there. That's kind of funny. All right. P Racing. Let's see here. There's a bunch of options. This is cool. Oh, man. Okay, settings. Let's see here. All right, so the controls. Oh, map is up. Steering, rear cam, brake and accelerate. Or accelerate, brake. I think I might have to go with that. I'm going to try that. And, okay, so that's just... That's that. Photo watermark. I don't know what that means, but okay. All right, let's try it. This game is so cool already. Oh, man. I'm Rusty. Sorry I was too slow to save you. All right, let's try this. Easy. Okay, I'm going to try it with the crank. This is so cool. All right. Oh, man. I mean, the fact that this is running on this thing is just wild. Whoa! Okay. Got to get used to that crank. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. I was thinking maybe I'd have to, like, spin it around. I'm getting used to this here. Bear with me. It does actually make a lot of sense. It's just I wasn't really doing it right. Whoa, hello. I keep wanting to spin all the way around. Whoa, okay, now I'm messing up. I see. So it's centered at the top. It actually works pretty well. It's just you kind of feel like you should be able to turn like the whole crank like a wheel, like keep making rotations, and you just can't do that. Oh, this is definitely messing with my mind. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna win this one. But see, like, oh yeah, stuff like that, it works really well in those corners. It's analog input, you know, just using the crank. But, you know, I don't know if I can show you. See, it's very fine movements. Okay. This is what we're looking at. Oh, man. Okay. And yes, the Nintendo Direct coming tomorrow. I am super excited for that. I think that's going to be really cool. Anyone have any predictions? Anyone excited for something in particular? Yeah, I love the fine control. It's really cool. But that being said, I think for the purposes of this playthrough, I'm going to go back to this for now until I get used to the other way of playing. And I'm going to restart this one. And let's see how this goes. Okay. Yeah, let's try this. All right, yeah, here, the sort of classic karting gameplay, right? You're just using that D-pad. All right, I mean, way easier, but I can see how the other would give you an advantage. Okay, that went pretty well. Oh my gosh, this is so amazing. Because mind you, this is a very small device with an insanely long battery life. We're talking weeks. And almost an e-ink quality screen. It's great in direct sunlight. This is my go-to portable system. And, you know, it actually does something very unique. Whereas many people will point to the Switch or the Steam Deck as the, you know, the best in class handhelds, but I think the Playdate really captures some of the Nintendo magic of the Game Boy era using simple old style elements. There's no backlight on this screen whatsoever, and yet it produces something that is so convenient and so fun and cheerful that you just can't help but pick it up and play. So my review of the Playdate, this is a system to get. It's really worth it. There's a lot of great, fun, clever games on there. And I think we're going to win this race. Definitely easier with the directional pad, at least right now. And I'm used to braking with it, too. You got to brake in this game. And there we go. All right, first place. Whew. Whoa, really? Nice, Iron Rusty. What arcade games? NBA Jam? Oh, man, that's great. All right, let's go ahead and let's do another race here. No worries, Pixel Knight. Let's do another race, see how this goes. By the way, I'm capturing this with just a USB Type-C cable and the Mirror app on my computer. That's an official method that Panic, a Portland, Oregon-based company that developed this Playdate, came up with. Hey, listen, if anybody's new around here and has any questions, feel free to ask. I hope that you're enjoying your time here, and if you like what you're seeing, please consider following along. Tomorrow morning, I'll be watching the Nintendo Direct and reacting to that, and then we'll have a to-be-determined stream Thursday night I say to be determined because we don't know what will be shadow drop tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe there'll be a game that I just have to play. So we'll leave that up to decide later. Look at the trees in this one. Wow. Okay, yeah. Right on. So Modern Pac-Man, I'm wondering if that's a particular one or if it's one of those coin redemption or ticket redemption games. I've seen that where they have a Modern Pac-Man and a Modern Galaga and you get tickets. Now, do they operate with coins or cards? Cards are sort of the newfangled way of doing it, but you have to go check. Well, I'm excited to hear more, all right, Iron Rusty. That's awesome. NBA Jam where the Sonics are still alive. He's on fire! Yeah, if you like retro stuff, then yeah. Iron Rusty, he and I we'll just keep chatting about retro stuff. But yes, free play would make a lot of sense. You never really know though, but check on it. It would be nice if, an apartment didn't also try to nickel and dime you, literally. I guess quarter you? I don't know what I'm saying. The NBA Jam Arcade 1-Up, is that what you want, Metroid? That would be pretty cool. But I gotta admit, I am... Oh, in news of three-quarter scale arcades, I'm pretty disappointed. Arcade 1-Up has not really been showing me a whole bunch of interesting things lately, and they said that they would be announcing new stuff, but they haven't yet. I don't know. I really feel like the 3 cabinets I have, one of which I really wouldn't have got if it wasn't $50. They're plenty at the moment because nothing else has quite had the right combination of things and the quality that I want to justify a purchase. It's been too expensive, frankly. But I do have the Star Wars arcade cabinet, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade cabinet, and then I got a $50 cab, which was Galaga. Definitely worth it at $50, but once we're talking, $700 or whatever some of these cabs are, it's like, no way. But I have been interested in an arcade, an at Games Legends Ultimate, because I'm impressed with the Gamer Mini I got for $25, and I can only imagine the actual cabinet would be pretty cool. So I think that's something that I might be tempted by. It has a lot more games on it, and I like the idea that I could sort of customize it. But in other related news, the third company, which maybe many people weren't aware of, that was vying for a place in this three-quarter scale arcade community was iArcade. It was actually 2 I's before a letter R, Cade. So IIRCADE. And iArcade just announced a couple days ago, about a week ago, that they are bowing out of the industry. They're going out of business. They're shutting servers presumably tomorrow. Their model was kind of unique. You bought this cabinet, and then you had access to a storefront, which you could also access through a mobile phone. And the storefront was home to a bunch of indie games, things like Donut Dodo, which is an excellent retro-inspired modern arcade game, and a few classics as well. So it was definitely a neat way to be able to expand and customize your own arcade with fully licensed games and some modern games to boot. But unfortunately, they're going out of business. And Iron Rusty, the D&D Tower of Mystara, or Tower of Doom. It's Shadows of Mystara and Towers of Doom. That is an incredible game. Seriously, I have that on Wii U and Steam, and I've played it with Dash Magnum here in chat. And it is super good. Yes. Oh, both of those are among my favorite arcade beat-em-ups of all time. Really, they are so good. They're up there with Turtles in Time and X-Men, and yeah. They are really good. Yeah. Yeah. They're so well made. And I just watched an interesting little documentary on YouTube reflecting on the history of those games and how they were inspired, of course, by Dungeons and Dragons, but how Japan has this interesting and complicated history with Dungeons and Dragons. Dash actually turned me on to that idea, and so I started looking things up, and it was pretty good. It seemed pretty well researched. I always take those YouTube documentaries with a grain of salt unless I know and have sort of vetted the person making them, but this one was, I thought, very impressive. Okay, I think this is pretty impressive. This game is cool. I like it. I'm going to back out. I think we need to try the arena here and play a 3 minutes of this soccer game. Nice. Hey, you could always get the $3,000 cabinet. Well, that is true. I certainly could there, Metroid. In all honesty, you know, a lot of the enthusiasts in the 3/4 scale arcade community have sort of moved on to original cabinets. And I always had an interest in, in original cabinets myself. But creating a custom cabinet is still on my to-do list. I don't know which side is which. Are we going to make a goal if this goes in? Darn. This is very impressive and very difficult. But this is, right? This is super impressive on a little black and white display. It's Rocket League, totally. This is Rocket League. You got it. Oh, no. Oh, yay? Honestly, I didn't know who's... I don't know whose goals what. Oh, okay. So yeah, we want to go into the black. Come on. Go in. Get in. Get in. Get in. No. No. This way. Yeah. And... Oh, I missed. No. I was trying. Yeah, I mean, this is seriously an accomplishment. It's so fluid and smooth. Oh, what? No! Come on! Come on! No! Come on. Nope, nope, nope. Eeks! There's no boosts or anything like that, but okay, come on. Are you on my team? I don't know if you are or not. Yeah! Yay! I made a goal unit. That's what I wanted. All right. Boom. Ish. We're in the lead. Dash says GG. Thank you so much, Dash. I don't know if you're on my team or not, but oh no! Well, it would have been a good assist. Oh, darn. Okay, let's go back here. Ah! Yeah. There we go. Oh no! Oh no. Oh man, come on. Oh boy. No! Oh, you know what oh shoot, friends. You know what I didn't do at any point? I'm so bad at this. I fail big time. Big time. I am so sorry. I am currently in the wrong category. I got distracted, but we're going to change it now, just like a few moments before doing. Also, it just said something. What did it say? This is a mature rated game that may not be suitable for some viewers. Games and demos is? No, that's not. No, it's not. It's not. What do you? Well, some might be. I see. No, it's the new content thing. If you don't know, Twitch has done this thing where I guess they do automatically tag some things. I guess it makes sense. Some games and demos could be mature, so it's telling you, hey, you should probably pay attention and put some content filters up. But there is nothing that we need to put here. None of the things that we need to put in those filters. I'm kind of glad that those filters are there. Hey, our team won. Go us. All right. And we changed the changed what game we were playing at some point. So there we go. That, my friends, is a new game on the Playdate. Real quickly, let's go back home. And I want to show you again. Oh, so many games I got to show you. I mean, Recommendation Dog is amazing, by the way. We're going to go into that. All these are new. Hurdy-gurdy. I mean, this is amazing. Okay, I've got to play a little hurdy-gurdy for you. Kimball Donald, welcome on in. And yes, it does have a way to do this, though the way that it works is a little bit odd. You actually plug it in with the same cable, the USB Type-C you would use to power the device, plug it into your computer, and then there's a mirror app that you use. So what you see behind me and what's on the screen is from the PC. So, but this, friends, this is so silly. Let's quickly go in the options. Oh, G is fine. We're going to put the drone on, the trumpet on. Sure. Yeah, let's do that. That's good. Okay. And G major's good. Okay, there we go. Okay, so just to give you the full experience, I'm going to pop this audio up here. How great is that? I mean, why not? Why not? It's a hurdy-gurdy. I love this device. So I definitely am going to have to share with you all a much more from the Playdate. I've got a bunch of new games to show you, as you saw. But alas, I did say I was going to keep this to just an hour. I do want to get some good sleep, considering tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Pacific time, I got to be streaming. And my inner pirate is pleased, Dash says. So that does mean, unfortunately, it is time to use a little mana magic. And hit the totally wrong thing. There we go. And head out here so that I can say goodnight. So tomorrow, again, if you want to catch the stream, it is at 7 a.m. in the morning. The Nintendo Direct, it should be about 40 minutes from the things I've been reading online. And this was a lot of fun, a nice short stream. Let's take a quick look and see who's streaming, because I think we'll send a raid in their general direction. Let me just take a quick peek. And on my following list, who do we have? Okay, sounds good, Animate Barrel. Yes, right on. That'll be fun. Something to take your mind off of the pain. Oh, I hope that your dentistry work goes well tomorrow. And looking here, we've got Gar is playing. Gar is probably my number one choice here. family friendly, awesome guy. Also, Russell Royale. Gar is playing a game I don't know. It is called Loop Hero. Oh, wait a minute. That's a Genesis game, isn't it? I think it is. Russell Royale is playing some Fortnite. Kimball Donald, do you know anyone on your list, someone family friendly that I may be missing that perhaps might be good to raid? I'd be willing to raid somebody new. And Pixel Knight, thank you so much. Thank you. Chrono just hopped on in right as we're wrapping up. Perfect timing. Anywho, yeah, again, everybody, if you're new around here, came in from the raid, if you liked what you saw, please consider a follow. That's a good one, Enemy Barrel. And you can find me on a bunch of stuff. I'm on Twitter, YouTube, Discord. I've got a website, artofmana.com. So if any of those things are interesting to you, you can go ahead and pursue that and let me know. Yes, exactly. Welcome on in. But let's go ahead and raid. Gar. Going once. Going twice. Okay, Gar PG. If you don't know Gar, heck of a nice guy. Family friendly. And one of the things that we've actually recently been bonding over is his playing of the game Legend of Mana, and it's been a lot of fun. So Gar is a great guy, definitely worth a follow, and I think you'll like it, especially if you are a fan of the genre of adventure and RPG games or retro. Again, he's playing Loop Hero right now. I'm not quite sure if I remember what game that is, but that's okay. Also, check out Philip Summers, if you're interested in these hand-drawn gaming magazines. I think they're really cool. No promotion here, just it's something I think is neat. And again, thank you all so much. I hope you have a wonderful night. Do good, be well, stay safe and healthy, and have a blessed day. And here we go. Mana Splash Raid on in to GarPG. Emotes if you have them. If not, that's okay too. And I'll catch ya in the morning. Bye-bye.